Obviously, those are the technical issues. But right now, what we know is the Supreme Court has stated key provisions in the Waqf Amendment Act, which I'll be taking you through that. The Supreme Court, which was a bench headed by Chief Justice B.R. Gawai, stated the provision enabling an officer designated by the government to determine the dispute whether the Waqf property has encroached a government property. And the provision that a person should be a practitioner of Islam, for 5 years to create a waqf has also been stayed. The stay will be enforced till the state government frames rules on determining whether a person is a practitioner of law. So those are the details. But again, I'll be taking you through the, when we're talking about the judgment, let me take you through that instead. The following part of clause R of section 3 of the amended Waqf Act, that any person showing or demonstrating that he is professing Islam for at least 5 years shall stand state until the rules are framed by the state government for providing a mechanism for determining the question as to whether a person has been practicing Islam for at least 5 years or not. And the secondly, the proviso to subsection 2 of section 3C of the amended Waqf Act, which reads thus, it says that provided that such property shall not be treated as Waqf property till the designated officer submits his report. And the provisions of the sections 3 and 4 of the section 3C of the amended Waqf Act, which reads thus, that in case the designated officer determines the property to be a government property, he shall make necessary corrections in revenue records and submit a report in this regard to the state government. Now, another thing to notice is that the state government shall, on receipt of the report of the designated officer, direct the board to make appropriate correction in the records, shall stand state. Another thing, it is directed that unless the issue with regard to the title of the Waqf property in terms of section 3C of the amended Waqf Act is not finally decided in the proceedings initiated under the section 83 of the amended Waqf Act by the tribunal and subject to further orders by the High Court, neither the waqfs will be dispossessed of the property nor the entry in the revenue record and the records of the board shall be affected. However, upon commencement of an inquiry under section 3C of the amended Waqf Act, till the final determination by the tribunal under section 83 of the amended Waqf Act, subject to further orders of the High Court in an appeal, no third party rights would be created in respect of such properties. So this is the interim order that we have accessed. Now, joining me back